Today is not Hamas's day. Today is our day, the one we have waited for over a year.
But clearly, the force of President Trump's tweet about 2 months ago and subsequent statements and tweets by him and incoming administration officials have made a difference amongst all the parties.
I want to thank you for the President Trump to make this deal happen.
My son's situation, he was one of 79 civilians taken hostage from kibbutz Nir Oz on October 7th. That same day, 59 of our community of a little over 400 were massacred by Hamas terrorists and looters who came in their wake. The only positive proof of life we've had for Sagi came over a year ago in the first round of releases. A handful of the women and children who were released at that time had seen Sagi in the tunnels under Gaza. They were able to tell us that he was alive but wounded, but that is no guarantee of anything because they also saw many other men who were from our kibbutz in the tunnels, and several of them were executed by Hamas in subsequent months. So we are not sure of anything right now. But clearly, the force of President Trump's tweet about 2 months ago and subsequent statements and tweets by him and incoming administration officials have made a difference amongst all the parties. So I don't think this should become a credit war between the administrations or should be looked at that way by the media. And this is a cooperative effort, and as a U.S.-Israeli citizen, from my point of view, this cooperation in a very in a very non-partisan world, this bipartisan cooperation for this issue is a great American moment without trying to apply credit more or less to either side.
Today is not Hamas's day. Today is our day, the one we have waited for over a year. We have waited for this day for over a year to reclaim life. And now that it's come, we have to make use of it. My brother Omer chose to put his own life at risk to save thousands of others. We owe it to him to rescue the people he gave his life to save and to bring him and the rest home.
I want to thank you for the President Trump to make this deal happen, and President Biden to never give up on us. But as I'm speaking to you today, I want to make sure that the world will know the deal must go on in full, in completely, in all the stages. I know how it's to be the one that will be left behind, watching other hostages bring release to their families. My partner, Avinatan O, and many other hostages are in hell, and they wait for the second that we will be released too.
On the one hand, it's very emotional. This is people I know, at least two of them. And Emily and Doron I know from home, I know their brothers, I know them themselves. And Romy I got to know this past year and 3 months. We got to know the families a little bit better. So on one hand it's very emotional. Every hostage who get back to their loved one is a blessing. But we are here to make sure that the deal will get to the last hostage. The first one, it's difficult, but we are here to make sure that the last hostage will get back home. They're supposed to be in the second phase of the deal, not in the first one, because they are not women, they are not above 50, and they are not injured in a bad way. So they're supposed to be in the second phase of the deal, but still no information about the second phase.